Hey, how's it going, Kat and Tasha? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. We are a local online marketing and SEO company here in the Springs. We do website design as well. And I understand you talked to Taylor over the phone and you were looking for maybe a screencast about what we do as well as how we'd be able to help. And so I wanted to follow up with that and go ahead and do this video analysis for you. So typically what I do is the person usually has a website that I can analyze and see kind of where its SEO metrics are. But since you don't have a website, what I'll do instead is actually just talk about why it's so important to have a website and what's potentially out there once you start kind of ranking you for the keywords that you want to rank for. All right. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. So what I did first was I actually typed in your business, Garden of the Buds, into Google. And so some of the first things that we find is like a weed maps page, a Facebook page, Colorado Pot Guide, Leafly, and your Google My Business location, right? So this is good because you have some presence online, because some dispensaries don't have even this. They don't have anything really outside of maybe like a Facebook page. But what we need to do next is actually get you found for your website as well. Not only because people want to see a website, but because that helps your SEO in terms of having a website right here. So when people have directions, they can have a website as well, and that helps you rank higher for when someone types in things like dispensary near me or dispensary in Colorado Springs, right? And so we need to make sure that we have a website because bottom line, like, really all businesses these days need to have a website. If you don't have a website, there's a certain kind of subconscious things that we as consumers are looking for. So we're looking for your business name. We're looking for a legitimate phone number that's located in the area that they're located in. So here in this case, like a 719 number. They want to see like some reviews and that they're legitimate and that you have good reviews. And we want to see like the actual website and maybe like the business owner or like the people that work there. And once all of those factors are checked off in our mind, then we're a lot more inclined to actually visit the dispensary or call you or do one of those, because if you don't have all those in place, then they might some consumers are more likely to find another dispensary where that has all those factors and all those things check out. And so you want to just make sure that you are just as good, you're in a position in terms of your business that's just as good as your competitors, as well as, if not better than them, right? So that you can continue to grow at a faster rate than your competitors are. And so you need to make sure that you have all those elements in place. And that's why it's so important for you to have a website, because it gives them information about the site. It provides legitimacy to your business. And we can also do SEO for it. So we can't really do SEO too much on like your Facebook page or like your Google My Business page, but we can definitely do it if you actually have a website. Now, what I mean by SEO is basically what we want to do is, because there's a ton of people that go on their smartphones, that go on their laptops and computers, that are searching up things like dispensaries in Colorado Springs or dispensaries, medical dispensaries near me, medical dispensaries in 80904, whatever. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that you're front and center when people search up those kinds of things. The reason being is when someone's typing in that kind of phrase, it means that they're not tied to a specific dispensary. They probably don't know of any dispensaries in the local area, or maybe they're looking for a new dispensary that they want to just try out. And so that's why they're typing in those kinds of phrases, because what else are they going to type into Google? They're not going to type in like they're not going to like look up a directory, a yellow book, and then find a list of dispensaries out there and then start searching up those brand names in Google, right? They're more likely to just type in, best dispensary in Colorado Springs, best prices Colorado Springs dispensary, marijuana supplier Colorado Springs, those kinds of phrases. And so when people are doing that, you have to make sure that you're front and center for those kinds of things. There's even people from out of state that come visit Colorado Springs that want to try and smoke some weed, and they don't know of anything, and so they'll go on Google and then type in that kind of phrase. And so you just want to make sure that you're front and center in front of these people, because that's how you're going to earn even more business than what you're doing currently, which is probably word of mouth, referrals, and things like that. And once you start doing that, you really start building up your business as legitimate business online, building up that presence and that brand online, and then being found online for those various keywords, basically build your website into basically a sales machine that constantly brings you leads, that constantly brings you customers to the door, that works 365 days a year, doesn't take any sick leaves or days off for holidays, and constantly is just front and center when people are looking for dispensaries near them in Colorado Springs. All right, and so hopefully you got some value out of this. Last but not least, I just want to show you, people are typing in Garden of the Buds, your brand name, into Google. Now, this is actually less than what it actually is. It's probably closer to about 100 to 200 people per month that are searching up Garden of the Buds. And then if they're finding something like this and not finding your website, a lot of people might actually bounce out of that and search for something else as well. So, not all. I'm sure there's some people that are still tied to it and will check out your Facebook page and actually call you right here. But I guarantee you there are people that are going to bounce if they don't see a website. So, it's just a lost opportunity that you could just get just by doing this. And so you may be surprised just how much more business you get by having this website, as well as getting SEO started for you. All right. So I appreciate it. Kat and Tasha, I hope at the very least, like I said, you got some insight out of this. Would love to talk to you further about how we could help. I'm available via phone, via email, and since we're local here in the Springs, more than happy to meet us at our meet you at your place of office or at our place of office. We're just based off of right off of Union and Circle, so the other side of Fillmore. So yeah, that'll wrap up my spiel, and hope you have a great rest of your day and week. And look forward to talking to you when you get a chance. Thank you.